Britain is one of the few countries to have no laws about those people who wear medals on their chest erroneously. Several countries have strict laws about this. In the United States, in 2013, there was a law put out called the Stolen Valor Act, and it's now a federal crime to fraudulently claim to have received any specific military decorations or medals with the intent to obtain money, property, or other tangible benefits, and penalties can include fines and imprisonment. Canada, the Criminal Code, Section 419, it's illegal to wear military medals or decorations that one hasn't been awarded. Australia, the Defence Act in 1903, going all the way back then, Section 80B, it's an offence to falsely represent oneself as having been awarded any service, decoration or medal, and penalties can involve fines or imprisonment. But in the UK, there is no specific law making this illegal. And should the UK have a similar law, Tom Hearing thinks that is something that should happen, particularly after the Chief Constable, Nick Adderley, who has apologised, is dismissed. Tom Hearing, who fought in the Parachute Regiment at the Battle of Mount Longdon during the Falklands War in 1982, which left 23 British soldiers, friends, dead, and who is chairman of the South Atlantic Medal Association External, has described the actions of the Northamptonshire Chief Constable as despicable. Whether he apologises unreservedly or not to veterans, there ought to be some sort of system beyond his dismissal that makes this a clear offence. Tom says it's not illegal to wear medals that you're not entitled to, but it's probably despicable to be associated with it, and that's what Mr. Adderley has done. So this story has resonance because this morning there was the story about Johnny Mercer, who has been condemned by Keir Starmer for casting doubt on the credentials and the reputation of a Labour candidate, and it seems sort of nasty, scurrilous, inappropriate. You know, if somebody has served in the military and now they want to serve the country in political office, I think people should band together and salute this person for their courage, for their service, and for their determination to get things right and to do the right thing. And I think the nastiness which is being exposed, particularly in the Conservative Party, the nastiness to Fred Thomas is simply unacceptable. Johnny Mercer is not going to back down, of course, and he made his accusations at a hustings in Plymouth yesterday, or actually probably a little earlier in the week, and he says that serving in combat has a special meaning and carries special responsibilities. Well, he should give somebody the benefit of the doubt, and he says that this is all about point scoring, and it's become very ugly. He says that his rival Thomas was trying to bloat his military record. I don't dispute that Fred Thomas served in the Royal Marines, or indeed conducted one operational tour where he found himself in challenging environments. On the contrary, I respect his service. Well, that's not how it comes across. What it comes across is a sort of playground bully, and it's really nasty. And it also comes across as the seasoned political operator slapping down a newcomer because he can. And that's the behaviour of a very ugly man. When one factors into this the fact that Johnny Mercer is the Veterans Minister, and here is a fellow who he doesn't dispute served in the army, Fred Thomas, who is served in the Royal Marines. He doesn't dispute that he was in service, so he is a veteran. So Johnny Mercer represents him. So Johnny Mercer ought to live up to his title, his responsibilities, and grow up, basically. Grow up. This playground behaviour is beneath contempt.